get off to a good start.
Well, hit leg side, and Dan Christian has his fielders in the correct position.
If you're down in Australia working in the shearing shed, you would have been up and gone by 7:30. So stop.
Anywhere post.
Was at the Calhoun Cricket Club last night, actually.
Well, this is a wonderful start here from Sam Hazlett. Did well to...
Two baggers from Sydney. Convinced that's the right length.
The line is awry. Flick of the wrists. Oh.
This is very impressive. Against Australia.
Nepalese cricket, and I was lucky enough. The support they get. Fekete going around the wicket now.
It's a lovely little pick. Did not help. This 24 striking at yesterday off 13. You get there, Andrew Fekete, can you? Spills it.
Oh, the Nepalese. This is an opportunity to drag.
Pumped. Finds the 39 off it. 39.
Good flight there. Plenty on it. Just the wrong length.
Sliced. And sliced all the way for 6. 50 up.
Well, if you're going to try and rip it and get that heavy spin on it, that overspin, you've got to get it on a good length. You just can't be on that half volley length. So you're either trying to hit the good length or you're darting it in on that Yorker length. Wood just hasn't quite got it right yet.
There is protection in the offside, but he's not going to get there. This has been an exceptional start here for Nepal.
Well, that wasn't too bad a ball from Wood, but this is Fekete before. Dropped on 24 Sandeep, and Fekete's just laid a leg there. Has not got the hands on it.
A rarity. What do you make of this start, Ryan Campbell?
Fantastic. If you're a Nepalese fan, you're right on top of this game. Drag it back. Again, better length. The last two have been a lot better length. And, you know, listening to Hoggy obviously talk about left arm leg spin, but he's got to find his length. Strikes the ball on a 6 every 4.8 deliveries this lap.
Drags his length back, and a sweep shot of sorts away to the boundary. What a wonderful start here. 3 overs bowled, 59 without loss. A lovely way to finish the over. And then Alex Ross just says, I'm going to play a bit of 10-pin bowling and give you a bye. Needs to deliver here, Ryan Campbell. Dan Christian has to step up with the ball.
He does, and he started with a bumper first up, which, look, always nice to see. But then you think to yourself, well, if you bowl that and then show it first up, you can only bowl one for the over. Now he's going to have to go to his, I guess, variations of taking pace off, changing in the field. He's going to move another one over to the leg side. He's going to bowl round the wicket, trying everything, the old boy.
He's trying everything. He's only bowled one ball. Sandeep, 43, not out. Oh, beautiful. What a star this young man is. captain delivery again.
It's a very good shot. Oh, I got to say, I'm not convinced about coming around the wicket to him. I feel like you're bowling into his wheelhouse.
What's the wheelhouse, Hoggy?
Your favourite.
One-hander again, losing a little bit of shape, but still delivering. 50! Back-to-back 50s for the captain. Wonderful innings. He marches off with his side in a terrific position.
That's a wonderful innings from Sandeep. He's really put Australia under pressure.
He's the new man. And what a platform to come in at. Oh, up she goes. Into the stands. 6 first ball for Bibek.
Whoa, that went a long way back. I don't think that even touched the stands. I think that's over the back. Dan Christian under the pump now.
I think Australia are in a bit of trouble here because Nepal's bowling is very strong. Brad Hogg, if they get another 20 or 30 here, in a really strong position.
Yeah, their pass score would have to be 120 to really put Australia under pressure here. But their bowling is good. But if we look at the better teams yesterday, 120 is the score that's going to put them under pressure.
Well, they should get there, really. Now, no timing, but it's only 43 metres over extra cover, so enough. 5 overs bowled. Nepal, 94 with that loss.
Rivalry week.
Narayan Joshi, the new man. A little bit of whiff. Well, the over started with a boundary, but since then, excellent from the wrist spinner.
He's bowled well. This is the wicket. Just didn't get the elevation, and he's on the boundary line. He's a big lad. Jumped up and took a specky.
Again in the game, a better catch. Makes the ground, Heaslett tracks the ball and gets his fingers underneath.
It's not a bad option having Wood, just a little bit of extra height, a little bit of overspin as well, and just making it difficult for the Nepalese batsmen to find those boundaries out the back end. And Bibek is on his way for 12. And Nepal 99 for 2.
Come back.
Yeah, 10 off the first. Yeah. Rashid Khan. That's 6. 100 up. That's how you do it. Just hit it over Heaslett's head.
Well, he was the man out there, Heaslett, but able to get under that delivery. More elevation. Hit it clean as a whistle. 6 runs. Important 6 runs for Nepal.
Big ball, this last ball of the innings. Just 11 off the over. 17 off the over. Turns it into a really good over for Nepal to finish. 111 for 2 off their 6. 18 and a half and over. Beautiful.
A tournament where it's entertaining, it is like it's short, the location is awesome. I think this is a wonderful place where we come, we play a short game which is hour. Just it takes hour to finish one game, and after that we have a day.
Thank you, Nashi, and thank you to Kedar Jadhav. India will be in action up against UAE at Australia. The second over has gone to plan. That's the third 6 of the over from Jack Wood.
Jack Wood on fire here. He's absolutely taken care of this over. So Leggy's hoggy, but he can hit the ball out of the park.
I was just amazed how well he actually hits the ball. It was dynamite against England yesterday, and he's just showing his true worth right now against Nepal. This is what you need, quality all-rounders in your team in this competition.
Another full toss, and once again dispatched. That has been an excellent over until now for Australia. They've only dealt in 4s and 6s. First one back out of the ground. Second is a boundary, and then 2 towering 6s. Another boundary. A ball remaining. It's been an expensive over from Narayan Joshi. Can he end it strongly? Smashed on the ground. That's another boundary. It's been an expensive over. 30 of it. 40 for 1 at the end of 2. The next 3 fixtures: India taking on UAE, New Zealand taking on Oman, and then England, possibly one of the teams between India and UAE. Now, ladies and gentlemen, 41 for 1. And India, they're coming off that huge loss against Pakistan. It was pretty one-sided. Got a cracker of a day lined up. That's a good ball.
Surprising they didn't go for the double. Excellent bowling though. Hit his. I know that Dominic Cork at when he was having a look at the pitch, he spoke about how to bowl Yorkers and where he should be bowling Yorkers. And these young lads from Nepal, they need to hit the spot because they know if they miss by a fraction, Dan Christian's going to be all over them.
Well, this is turning out to be a very good over. 3 singles, but the man, Dan Christian, he had a great knock. A 50 of just 13 deliveries. It's what they need, Hoggy, don't they?
Well, they do. They just don't want to let things meander on and let Joshi control things with this over here. It's just been a sensational over from Joshi, but that innings yesterday from Dan Christian was just dominant against the English. All passes the ground. Short balls, full balls. They had no idea where to bowl to him.
Well, Nepal clearly do because he's played 4 deliveries. Only got 9 runs on the board. Things are slowing down for Australia, and just when you say that, Jack Wood smashes it into Kaloon.
We didn't have to do anything different, Josh. He just had to look for those Yorkers. He tried the slower ball on that good length. He didn't quite get that good length. It was too full, and that's just easy pickings for the powerful Wood.
Now Rashid, 1-6 in this over of 4 deliveries. He's kept things relatively quiet. At this stage, Nepal were 55 for no loss. And that's another 6. They need some more of these lusty hits. Jack Wood, second 6 of the over. Rand still. Australia need more.
Of course they need more, but if this bloke stays here, he's got 12 up his sleeve. Well, he's only got 6 up his sleeve now before having to retire, but he's the guy that's been able to change the feeling of the innings. Every time he's on strike, you think it's going out of the ground.
Identical scores at this stage for both sides. Australia finished strong. That's the 50 for Jack Wood of 12 deliveries. 3 back-to-back 6s. That has been a phenomenal innings. Australia slow start. Three over 61, Australia 60. As Fawad Ahmed comes to the crease.
Fawad Ahmed out the bat, into bat, lower order bat. I'd bring one of the deep fielders in and try and keep him off strike rather than keep him on the boundary.
Just like that, Hoggy. 2 batsmen at the crease. Australia needing a mountain.
Well, that's the wicket there. I'll go the other way, Hoggy. I would say that they should do a Hong Kong and he should just knock his stumps over and hurry up and try and get Wood back in. Run yourself out, mate.
Pratish. Third delivery. And while that's flying, that'll ease some pressure off Australia. There's been a very good over wicket of the first delivery. Now a 6 from Alex Ross.
Well, it was a beautiful ball to Dan Christian where it just seemed in off a good length, but he was looking for the Yorker there to Alex Ross. Didn't quite get it. And got dispatched.
Both batter. They hit a 6 today of the very first delivery that they face. It's a good short ball and that goes to the boundary. Been 4 deliveries, 11 runs.
Yeah, very good on the short ball, Alex Ross, the sweepologist. Wonder if we're going to see some of that come out a little bit later on.
Alex Ross was awarded the Bradman Young Cricketer of the Year award in 2016. It's a full delivery, really good delivery, but a really good shot. Smashes another boundary.
Well, it's a good ball, but sometimes in this tournament, when you've only got 4 fielders, those good balls are going to go for 4. And the bats these days are a little bit heavy down on that toe. And that enabled Alex Ross to be able to get full value for the shot.
Right, final delivery of Pratish's spell. 15 of this over. And a Yorker to finish things off. What a spell from Pratish. 3 wickets for just 24.
That's fantastic bowling. Bit of variety. Going for the Yorker. Again, executing it well. Not giving Ross any room. That's under the nose. That's how you bowl the Yorker. Brilliant bowling by Pratish. Alex Ross out. Australia 76 for 3.
Right, 36 required of 12 deliveries. And, Fawwad's at the crease. Pikeri joins him. There's a man sitting in that dugout, itching to get back into the middle.
Yeah, they're going to have some spin here from Nepal. Knock your stumps over, Australia. Bring the retired batter. We saw it yesterday in Hong Kong. The 3 blokes ran themselves out. The Aussies, you just need one. Get your man back.
How good was that ball from Pratish? That is high up in the air. And it's got the distance. That's 6.
Well, I don't think we need Wood. There's a bit of forward motion going on here.
A little optimistic. Well, that 6 takes Australia to 83. 29 required from 11. Fasten your seatbelts. That hasn't got the distance. All short of that fielder at long off.
The brotherhood, your spin bowling brotherhood. You just want to keep batting. Get out there, Hoggy, and tell him, get off the ground, mate.
It's been a very good over. Ryan Campbell is absolutely distraught right now what he's watching. Jack Wood still in the dugout. 6s are hard to come by. Even Piketty has got a little smile on his face. Nothing there. That's a boundary. The equation is down to 24 of 8. No long off. And another fielder goes to long on. Hoggy, what's happening?
This is why the batters used to throw to the fielders in those tough circumstances when bowlers need to have the bat in hand. The batters were always helping out the bowlers in Australia, and this is where we're going to see the best of Fekete and Farwood Ahmed with the bat today.
And that was a wide. Oh, that is another great ball. They managed to sneak in a bye there.
Smart by the keeper, not running the batter out.
Someone tell these blokes what's going. Read the script, lads.
Don't think the Nepalese boys want a wicket. They're pretty happy keeping Fawad and Fekete at the crease. Don't want Jack Wood to come and hit those mighty sixes. Well, they do get a wicket. And Lokesh picks up Fawad. And that means Australia are 90 for 4. One.
Well, now your retired batsman finally gets on strike. He's got 5 balls to score 21 runs. What a waste of the last over. These blokes. Ego got in the way. I want to bat. Hoggy, tell them. Get out of there.
You just want bowlers come over, get punished, and not be able to have the excitement of trying to find a boundary themselves.
Exactly.
Selfish mindset from batters. Selfish mindset.
It's a cracker for sure. And that's a dot delivery. Is that out? No, it's not out. 5 of 21 is now 4 of 21 is what Jack Wood needs to get. It was his 13th delivery. So close.
Yeah, the pressure is mounting now. The retired batsman coming back in. He had 5 balls to win the game for Australia, and he's up against it.
The Nepalese crowd, the volume's going up. A huge delivery coming up. That goes to the boundary. 17 of 3. 3 sixes should do the job.
Oh, keep that foot behind the line, young man. Do not bowl a wide or a no ball. 3 sixes needed off the last 3 balls. The script writer couldn't do it even better for you, Hoggy.
Well, we could even have the first draw of the tournament. 2 sixes and a 4.
There's anticipation. And that's another great delivery. Has he won the game for Nepal? Vivek Yadav. No sixes yet, and those expressions, those emotions on the Aussie faces tell you the story. 16 required of 12. They really messed this up, didn't they?
Well, I got to say, Australia's tactics were very puzzling. They had an opportunity to get their retired batter back in with probably an over and a half to go, but instead they wasted some balls, and now they find themselves out of out of this game.
That's a happy Dominic Cork, and that's another wicket. 1 and over from Vivek to close out this match. Jack Wood, the half-centurion, came back, but Vivek on the money.
Wonderful performance from Nepal. Deserved winners of this fixture. Bowled brilliantly, batted brilliantly. But didn't finish that brilliantly.
And what a win for Nepal. They edge out Australia by 11 runs. What a terrific